I don't know where you're watching from. Please join me. Let's go on this journey of healing. We have different herbs that we are going to talk about today. We as African, we are blessed with plenty, but we hunger in the means of plenty. We are going to talk about diabetes today because diabetes is a very serious issue now these days that people are finding it difficult all over the world. That's the reason why we make out time like this so that we can talk about some common plants that you can find around your environment that can be able to heal diabetes. Maybe if you know somebody that have been battling with diabetes, that's high sugar level. If your blood sugar is high, you are living on insulin. I have 3 plants that I am going to emphasize on. I am going to talk about on how you can use them to be able to be healed out of diabetes. The first plant I have here, we're going to do a combo of 3 different plants for you to help yourself for diabetes. Because what is happening in this world today, most of the things we eat in our houses are all processed things, things that have gone through a process whereby they have to add some preservative, they have to add some chemicals, and when you consume them, maybe you are taking them as your food or maybe your juice, at the long run they will give you another problem in the future. At the long run, it will give you another problem in the future. That is the reason why you see we African today, we have different types of diseases today in the world because of the kind of food we eat. That's the reason why we decide to make out this program like this, for us to come out like this, to talk about African indigenous herbs. And the first plant that we have here, it is neem, nimsa, neem. That's the first plant we have here. The second that we have here, it is pawpaw leaves. The third plant that we have here, it is noni leaves. So by combining these 3 things, it can help you drastically with somebody that is suffering from diabetes or high sugar level, maybe type 1 or type 2 diabetes. We don't care for how long. We Africans, we are blessed with plenty, but we hunger in the means of plenty. Please share this live and drop a comment below. If you are just joining us, please make sure you like. As we just started, make sure you like the live, make sure you share to friends and family, and make sure you remain healthy. That is our priority. Maybe you know someone that has been battling with diabetes for a very long time, high sugar level for a very long time, and maybe you have been eating junk food, and the common things that can easily cause diabetes in our society today, it is when we are eating junk food, it is when we are eating processed food, it is when we eat food that does not really match our genetic constitution. At the long run, it can turn into diabetes. Maybe you consume processed drink all the time, maybe you take fast food all the time, maybe you eat junk food all the time, and when you are diabetic, it can affect your eyes easily, it can affect your hair as a man easily. This man will not be getting up again in time as a man. Sometimes you as a man, you'll be begging this man to come, him will be lying down because sugar have damaged this man here. Some more people they in today, they eat only processed things on daily basis. So with these 3 plants that I have here, this neem leaves, with this noni leaves, and with this pawpaw leaf, it can heal you out of diabetes without you spending a dime from your pocket. I am not here because you have the problem today. As far as we are living this life today, maybe you know about today, but you don't know about tomorrow. Because there is a saying that no knowledge in this life is a waste. You don't have the diabetes today, but maybe tomorrow. What about if diabetes come your way? What is type 2 diabetes? How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? You are going to just go behind your house, look around your house, look around your compound. You harvest neem leaves. Neem leaves. Neem tree that you see, the barks are beneficial, the leaves are beneficial, the seeds are beneficial, the roots are beneficial. Every part of the plant, it have a lot, is filled with a lot of minerals, is filled with a lot of minerals and health benefit. So harvest the leaves of neem and harvest the leaf of noni fruit. If you know noni, look at the young noni that is growing. If you know noni, drop a comment below. Look at the noni here. These are the fruit. These are the noni fruit. So get the leaves. We're not talking about the fruit today. Get the leaves of noni and get pawpaw leaf and then get neem leaf. These three things, it can heal you, it can regulate your blood sugar level. And even though you are obese, maybe you are obese, that's the reason why diabetes come. These three things can reduce high cholesterol, all that bad cholesterol that can cause diabetes, all that bad cholesterol that can cause kidney problem, liver problem, eye problem. These three plants can help remove those bad cholesterol that can cause diabetes. So even though you are obesity, you are obese, use the three things. Once you are using it, it's going to reduce the fat drastically if there is fat in the body. But if there is no fat in the body, it will not reduce any fat. It will just do exactly what you are taking it for. And when you are taking it the way I want to explain, it is the bad cholesterol. Those can cause problems in the body. Those can cause liver problems. Those can cause kidney problems. Those can cause diabetes. And it can even cause death at the long run. But we are not here to talk about that one. Please, harvest the leaves of neem. Harvest the leaf of noni fruit. The leaf of noni with pawpaw leaf. You can get 5 pawpaw leaf, a handful of noni leaves, and a handful of neem leaf. If you get these three things, a handful, the 3 leaves, boil them together with 6 liters of water for over 20 minutes. If they say boil something for 20 minutes, you are going to wait. When the pot start making a boiling sound, that is when you are going to time your watch. Time your watch until the 30 minutes elapse. Once the 30 minutes elapse, you are going to bring out the pot from fire. Every morning you warm it. You take a glass in the morning, which is 300 ml in the morning, 300 ml in the evening. We are talking about diabetes. We are talking about diabetes. Maybe you don't have the problem, but you can share this life. It's going to reach that fellow that is suffering from that problem. You don't have the problem we are talking about today. You know about today. You don't know about tomorrow. These 3 plants that I have here is the best remedy and the best solution for diabetes. I don't care for how long that you have been battling with this problem. I don't care, maybe you are living on insulin. These 3 plants is the best remedy for these things that I want to talk about today. All these things I'm talking about, there are plenty things that we need to put them into consideration. We need to put them into practice so that we can be free from diabetes. Diabetes is very dangerous in a man, especially men. If you are suffering from diabetes, this man will not be walking again. Before you know, blindness will be coming. Before you know, low sperm count will come. All those kind of sickness, they are going to come your way. So in order to stay away from those kind of things, the best thing you need to do, take these things. We have only 3 plans. If you don't, and you can drop a comment below. If you are just joining me, drop a comment below. We as Africans, we have a lot of medicines around. We have a lot medicine that we need to talk about. We need to emphasize on how we can be able to use them to heal ourselves as Africans, because we have all it takes. We are blessed. The Almighty Creator have already created us with plenty, but it's just because we run away from the Creator, we run away from the truth. We are buying disease with our money. We are buying sicknesses with our money. We are sick because we are the cause of our sickness. Some time ago, I would think about that the poorer we become, the healthier we become. So please, these three things is the remedy that I'm talking about, is the best remedy for diabetes. Just these three things. If you know them, please drop a comment below. Your support can go a long way by sharing this live. Your support can go a long way by giving us a thumbs up, like the live. Your support can go a long way by dropping a comment below. I and my team will put in a lot of time, a lot of work to come out with this live video like this. Your support can go a long way with anything. You can support us. You are be blessed. You remain blessed as a blessed people that you guys are. So all these plans, I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it today so that you should know that maybe you have them around your house, but you have plenty. Maybe you have been seeing them, you have been seeing plenty, but try all means possible to put them into consideration, because those are the things that the Creator have created for us to be healthy, for us to be healed. Diabetes, maybe type 1 or type 2 diabetes, and listen carefully. You don't have the problem today. I am not here because you have the problem. No. Maybe tomorrow you might come across my video. You'll be able to help yourself. That's the reason why I emphasize that you guys should share. There is love in sharing. There is love in sharing. You guys should try all means possible and share this live. If you are watching me right now, if you can share to just 3 people, you can share to 3 people, your life will never remain the same. I am going to talk about so many benefits on this 3 plan, but I want to emphasize on diabetes because on my DM, I have been getting a lot of calls. On my DM, I have been getting a lot of messages. On my WhatsApp line, I have been getting calls all over the world because of the kind of food. Maybe you can leave Africa today, you go to another place. The kind of food you were eating in Africa is not the kind of food you go and meet where you go. And at the long run, when you eat those types of food, at the long run, diseases will come. Your waist will be paining you. Your stomach will be paining you. Your stomach will be making noise. At the long run, wake up in the morning, you feel dizzy, you feel weak. There is a need for you to take herbs in order to stimulate the central nervous system and support immune system. And if immune system is strong, no bacteria, no diseases can come your way. If immune system is strong, there will be a lot of antioxidant properties in the body. And if there is a lot of antioxidant properties, no bacteria can never survive. Please, guys, we are blessed as a people, but we hunger in the midst of plenty. And this plan that you see is support immune system 100%. This plan that you see, it kills bacteria in the body 100%. These plants that you see, it help to remove free radicals that can cause stress, that can cause bacteria in the body. Please, if you are just joining me, don't forget to share. If you are just joining me, don't forget to drop a comment below. We as Africans, we are blessed with plenty, but we hunger in the midst of plenty. Mr. Noah, thank you for joining us. Please share the live. If you are just joining, we're on YouTube, we're on TikTok. After this, we'll be running up over to Facebook. So don't forget to drop a comment. We are blessed as a people, but we hunger in the midst of plenty. Please, I have emphasized these 3 plans. Those are the plans that are going to free you from diabetes. This is neem leaves. This is noni leaves. And this is pawpaw leaf. They have a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals, a lot in. When you combine these 3 things, it can help to reduce sugar drastically. What you need to do before you start using any of these herbs, go to any nearby clinic around, do a checkup, check your sugar level, write it down the day you check, then start taking these herbs. After 7 to 8 days, go back to where you do that check or then closer place close to you. and go and do another checkup so that you can see how this plant is reducing, regulating sugar in the body drastically, increasing the level of antioxidant in the body, increasing the level of vitamins in the body, increasing the level of blood circulation in the body, and removing the sugar that is in the blood in the body. These plants are so beautiful. These plants, we have them behind our houses. These plants, we have them in our farms. They are growing without cultivation. They are growing without spraying of chemicals. They are growing without removing of weeds, to tell you how healthy and how strong these plants are. It can heal us, but because we run away from our culture, we run away from our responsibility, we disobey the Creator, because these are the things the Creator have created for us to be healthy. Herbs, fruits, leaves, barks are use of healing of the nation, not because of me and you. It's because of the nation. And these things, our forefathers, our ancestors were using them in those good days where men were men and women were only owned by men that deserved them. Those days, they were using herbs. Sometimes in their food as vegetable to eat. Sometimes. Okay, you know neem. What about Mr. Kingsley? What about noni? Do you know noni? If you know noni, I drop a comment below, Mr. Kingsley. These are the fruits. If you know noni, just drop a comment below, Mr. Kingsley. This is noni leaves. We are using the leaves. But if you cannot get the leaves, you can still get the fruit in any shopping mall or any supermarket around your environment. The fruit can still go without the leaf. They have the same one on the same benefit. But I think the leaves are accessible. Then this is Caraca papaya, pawpaw leaves. Maybe the male pawpaw or the female. You can use any of them. If you know, this is pawpaw leaf, Mr. Kingsley. I think you must have come across pawpaw leaf. You know pawpaw leaf. I don't know what I saw. There's somebody in this world that doesn't know pawpaw leaf. If you don't know noni, which is N-O-N-I, noni, N-O-N-I, that's noni. This is Caraca papaya, pawpaw leaves. These are pawpaw leaves. So these three things, it can go a long way for healing you from diabetes. I don't know how long you have been battling with that problem. I don't care for how long you have been battling with that problem. Just harvest these three things. This neem leaves, this pawpaw leaf, and noni leaves. These three things can go a long way. Mr. Kingsley, I think you know pawpaw leaf. If you cannot get noni, these two you can use them. These two you can use them. You can use neem and you can use pawpaw for the diabetes. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Mr. Kingsley. Remain blessed. Share to friends and family. Join me. Let's go on this journey of healing. We were not born to be sick. Why are we sick? We were not born to be sick. We were born to be healthy. Diabetes is not supposed to be part of our responsibility, because it's because of the kind of food we eat. It's because of the kind of lifestyle we live. That is the reason why all these kind of things, they can easily come our way. That's the reason why we are here to expose those secrets of African indigenous plant to you guys, so that you should be healthy. That's our priority. We were not born to be sick. We cannot be able to have plenty around our environment, to have plenty trees, plenty fruits, plenty vegetables, then we are still sick. That's the reason why we are here. That's the reason why we always make out time like this to reach out to you guys, to reintroduce nature to an African man, to do what we call transplanting of knowledge, how you, a common man, can interact with your own botanical environment. So boil these three things and be taking them as your tea when it is warm in the morning. Take them as your tea. Try all means possible to be doing exercise. If you cannot even go far, just work around your house, walk around 1 to 2 minutes, move around your compound 20 minutes every morning, and consume 1 glass of this, which is 300 milliliters in the morning, 300 milliliters in the evening. Your life will never remain the same. Before 14 days, you call me, you drop a comment, your testimony on the comment section. because these are African indigenous plants. They are full with a lot of benefit. They are full with a lot of minerals. They are full with a lot of vitamins that our body need to absorb them, assimilate them, and remove what is not supposed to be in the body, and replace those vitamins that our body needs, replace those minerals that our body needs. This is nature, and this is Africa. Join me. Let's go on this journey of healing. We were not born to be sick. Why are we sick? We are sick because we use our money to buy diseases. That's the reason why we say you should subscribe to our YouTube channel, share this live to friends and family, click on the notification button so that when we drop a video like this, you can always be